What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the channel. Today we are checking out the ZL Toys SG106. It is a dual camera optical flow sensor, 22-minute flight time, Wi-Fi FPV, RC, quadcopter ready to fly, and it will come in several different trims, and the trims are 720p, 1080p, dual camera 720p, dual camera 1080p, which I have here today, and it will also come in the white or the black version, and I have the white version here today as well. So let's open up the box and check it out. All right, so here is the quadcopter, and it's looking pretty nice. It's got the white on the top and black on the bottom here, and it's got the push button on and off switch right on the top, and it has these protruding landing legs on each of the motor pods, so you will stick that landing no matter what. And here is the camera, and it is a fixed angle camera. It is facing down somewhat, so if you pitch forward you will shoot a lot of the ground, which is kind of undesirable in my opinion, but it is a perfect kind of camera for taking selfies. And taking a look at the bottom here, there is the optical flow sensor camera, and it is also a deputy camera, so you are able to switch from the frontal view to the bottom view with the Wi-Fi phone app. And here's the Wi-Fi antenna in the bottom sticking out, and there's the battery bay, and you just press it in and slide the battery out, and the battery is a 3.7 volt 1600 milliamp size battery. It's supposed to be good for 22 minutes of flight time, and guess what, you get two batteries, guys, so you will have a total of 44 minutes of flight time with this purchase. So that is really nice. So the quadcopter is fairly light. Just the fact that when you put the battery in, it will weigh up a little bit more. So you put the battery in through the back and just press it in, it'll click into place, and it does feel like a pretty decent weight quadcopter, so that is very nice. Let's put the quadcopter there, and we get a bag of goodies containing some clip-on prop guards. And if you are a beginner, I do suggest you put the prop guards on. You just stick them right in there and it clicks into place, and it has a little lever so you can pull it out. And we are also given landing legs if you don't want to use these for landing, but I would much prefer these for landing legs. So they do provide you with landing legs, and also what they do provide you with are these dust covers, or the motor covers for the bottom if you don't want these landing legs coming out. So they give you extra covers for use with the landing legs if you want to go that route. I'm not sure why they would do that, but hey, you have a choice, so that is really nice. There's a USB charge cable and a screwdriver and a full set of extra props in this bag here. And we also get the instruction booklet and QR code to download, go into their website, and diagram of the remote control and how to go about flying, and also the QR code to download for the Wi-Fi phone app. And I do believe the Wi-Fi phone app is called the ZL Toys app, free downloadable app in the App Store, so you can go and check it out. Now here is the remote control. Now let's take a closer look at the remote control. All right, so the remote control is familiar looking. I've had one of these remote controls before. The arms flip out, which serves as the phone clip as well. So when you flip this out, it'll turn on the remote control at the same time. It is the on and off switch. Listen up. There you go. That is the switch to turn on the remote control, which I think is pretty cool. Flip out the other side and pull it out. It is spring loaded, and you can put your phone on there. It serves as a phone clip as well, and it also serves as a nice hand grip if you're not using the phone on here. There's a little LED blinking away. Here's the emergency stop, 1 key to take off, 1 key to land, camera button, video button, and on the top everything is marked, so it's really nice. There's a speed button, and here's the 1 key to return, headless mode button, and the flip button. Now the antennas are just for looks, but it does look nice when you flip it out. Now it does take a couple of AAA size batteries. So just put AAA size batteries and you are good to go. Now both sticks to the bottom and in will calibrate the gyros of the quadcopter. Both sticks to the bottom and out will arm and disarm the motors of the quadcopter. So let's go for a little demo flight with the ZL Toys SG-106. All right, so let's get started with the demo flight of the SG-106. Let's go ahead and power this baby up. Hold down the power button and we got some LED lights. Blue LEDs in the front motor pod and red LEDs in the rear motor pod. Let's go ahead and place it right here and turn on the remote control. There we go. Just up makes the beep, and I do believe we are bound. So both sticks to the bottom and in will calibrate the gyros, and there you go. The lights have flashed and turned solid. And if you want to arm, both sticks to the bottom and out will arm, and also out again will disarm as well. All right, but first let's go ahead and start up the phone app. Going to the Wi-Fi M8 1080p Wi-Fi network. There we go. It took a while, but we are connected, and here is the phone app, ZZZ in a triangle. So let me go ahead and start my screen record. There we go. All right, screen is recording, and there's a calibrate button on the left and a start button on the right. We've already calibrated it, so let's go ahead and start. There's a settings also on the top, and you can go ahead and choose your rocker, your throttle mode and language and such. And let's go ahead and start checking it out. And we got Wi-Fi FPV, and like I said, it is looking at an angle down, so we have video of the table. Let's see, let me put it directly horizon level and check it out. We are seeing the ground, so if you want to catch the horizon, you have to lift up the quadcopter at that much of an angle in order to get the horizon. So if you want to take videos of the horizon, you're going to have to fly backwards. And it does look like a very fish-eyed lens. Check it out. The horizon is warping a lot. So let's go ahead and take some photos first and check out the photo quality here. Okay, lifting it up, and there we go. I didn't hear anything. Let me go ahead and see if my volume is down. No, volume is all the way up. And let's see. Let me go ahead and turn off my alarm there. So let's see if we make some noise. There you go. There's the shutter. And looks pretty good. The video or the photo quality looks pretty good so far. And this is the 1080p version. Now this doesn't have a micro SD card slot. It just records directly into the phone app. Alright, so take a photo of my landing pad. Alright, so taking some photos there. Alright, let's go ahead and hit that video button, and it is recording. There's no counter. Alright, I don't see any counter. It just turned red, so hopefully that is recording a video. Oh, I do see the counter right on the top there. It is counting down, so there we go. Let's put the iPad on the table and check out the quadcopter. So we are bound, we have calibrated, so let's go ahead and arm the motors. Oh, wait. Arming the motors, and you can take off and disarm the motors as you please. Let's see if the 1 key to take off and land button works without arming the motor. Oh yeah, nice. Okay, I haven't touched the quadcopter yet, or the remote control yet. It has a slight drift going backwards. Let me go forward, and that is a full pitch. Let me go ahead and let go and check out the optical flow sensor. See if it is going to work. All right, it needs to lock onto something. So it is locked onto my table here because the desert floor is all about the same, but it's slowly starting to drift away, and we do have a slight breeze happening this morning. So the optical flow sensor on this one does not quite seem like GPS on like some of the other optical flow sensor camera quadcopters that I've tested before. So let's go right directly on top of the landing pad and check it out. No, it has not locked onto it. And let me go forward, give it another chance. No, it is not doing it. So the optical flow sensor does not work very well. I'm not going to be able to say it is almost like GPS as I have done before. So let's check out the quadcopter, speed number 1, and I'm full pitching forward. There's a little breeze. It's a pretty docile speed, probably good for some aerial videos if you go up and want to check out the scenery from the air. Oh, there's a little bit of prop wash coming down. It's really nice. It's very stable and smooth in speed number 1. Let's go to speed number 2. Okay, 2 beeps. Okay, the yaw speed is very slow. So as you can see, that's the full yaw spin. Very slow yaw spin. And that is a full pitch in speed number 2. And that is the bank turn. So the bank turn is really wide. So be careful. This is not a close quarter flying quadcopter at all. You need a big wide open space. So let me walk out here and check it out. Okay, speed number 3. Let's see if it changes here. Yeah, it's got a little bit tighter radius on the yaw. Now check it out. That is the full yaw and full banking. Yeah, it's pretty decent in speed number 3. Okay, full pitch, bank turn. Good for beginners. Alright, so far so good. Let's check out the 1 key to land. So let me bring it over and closer to the landing pad here. So the optical flow sensor is not working very well. So you still got to kind of keep an eye on this quadcopter here. Good for beginners as far as speed is concerned, but it is trying to work. As you saw there, it kind of, you know, stumbled there for a little bit looking down, and it kind of got stuck, but it is not working that well. All right, so 1 key to land, and I am able to still control its path. So it comes down and the motors shut off. All right, let's go ahead and arm the motors and take off manually this time. Okay. All right, let's see if we can do some FPV. So let me go and sit on my table, and unfortunately it has frozen in time. Yeah, it has frozen in time, so it is not a very good Wi-Fi transmitter as well. Look at that, it just froze in time. So let me go ahead and land this thing. Whoa, 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 whoa. The wind kind of pushed it back a little bit, and even in speed number 3, it is not able to fight that wind very well. Let me just go ahead and drop it down. All right, so let me stop the recording, and I'm gonna kill the app. Trying to reconnect. Nope. Yeah, I'm not getting any FPV at all. All right, so let's go ahead and restart the whole process. All right, we are reconnected. Let me go ahead and start the app. And there we go. All right, it is on the table, And let me go ahead and arm the motors. And let's take off. I'm going to go directly to speed number 3. And let's see. Okay, so I'm going to fly backwards so I can catch the horizon, because I am unable to fly looking down on the ground like that. So there I am. Alright, so let's go forward just a little bit here. And in the app you can change view. There's the deputy camera view, and we should be in the horizon view. Oh, look at that, picture in picture. And I do believe it goes into the split screen as well. Hit it again and we should go into the frontal camera view, but looks like the quadcopter is out of distance. Alright, so let me go forward. And there's the quadcopter. Hopefully we get the video back. Oh wow, we're not getting the video back. And the quadcopter is right in front of me. So once the video goes out, unfortunately, we don't got video. Okay, let me make sure I'm screen recording. Yes, I'm still screen recording. Alright, so, oh, there you go. I got video back, but it's still frozen in time. Let me see if I yaw here. Nope. I am out of the split screen mode, but check it out. I'm getting tiny bits of Wi-Fi. So the Wi-Fi connectivity is very bad on this one. Not good enough for FPV purposes. And if you are recording, I'm pretty sure you are also recording this freeze frame as well. So yeah, that's unfortunate. So there we go. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of the functions of this quadcopter. So we got the headless mode here. And there you go. Pushing it forward in a yaw spin. Pulling it backward in a yaw spin. Headless mode works good. And the remote control is giving off a beep as well. So perhaps if you decide to get this quadcopter, you might want to invest in the Wi-Fi repeater as well. One of those Xiaomi Wi-Fi repeaters. Those things work good and it will give you better Wi-Fi distance. So just pressing the button again will get you out of the headless mode. So, and that is a flip. And it did some kind of acrobatic flips on this one. Wow. And the battery flew out. What was that? I did a flip and it just did a continuous roll. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's go ahead and reconnect this thing here. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the on-screen recording and video recording and all that. Let me go ahead and stop the on-screen recording since we are not connected anymore. All right, so let's call that quits. Okay, turn off the remote control and let's look at the damage. Looks like it fared pretty well. It did get a little bit of a dirt on one of the props, but looking pretty nice still. Yep. Oops, there's some dirt in the gears on this one. You're just gonna have to deal with this one. It's going to make a little bit of noise, I'm pretty sure. What you do when you have that kind of problem, once you crash and you get some dirt inside of the gears, you can use a needle to dig out each of the individual grooves of the gear, or you can use a toothbrush, in which you're probably going to have to unscrew this thing here and get into those gears to clean it out. But let's go ahead and just check it out once again without cleaning it. So putting the battery back in here and turning it on. Oops. Okay, turned it on. Turning on the remote. Okay, up and down. Both sticks to the bottom and in. Calibrates the gyros. And both sticks to the bottom and out. Arms the motors. Oh, and check it out. One of the motors is not spinning. Let me go ahead and stop. Yep. I'm gonna have to either clean it out because it is not arming There you go. It wants to arm. Or, oh, check it out. I got a bent shaft is what I have, guys. Oh, man. Well, there you go. I guess my review has come to an end because of the damaged motor. It landed on this motor, looks like, and it is not spinning at all. I see that the gears are connected there, so there's something in its path, maybe a little rock or some kind of debris. It wants to go, but it does not. Yeah, so which is very unfortunate with these quadcopters. So there you have it, guys. My test flight and review of the ZL Toys SG-106. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you again next time. Perhaps I can go ahead and fix this thing and continue this review. Oh, check it out, guys. I've bent the shaft back and now it's flying. So let's go ahead and take off. And we are up in the air once again. All right. There we go. Speed number 3. Okay, let's do that flip once again. Hopefully it doesn't do the same thing. I'm going to go down in altitude a little bit. Whoa! Did you see how it kind of leaned back a little bit? But it did just one flip this time. Oops. It does not want to do a forward flip. It does a left flip and it does a right flip. It does not do a rear flip, or it does not do a forward flip. So only rolls it is permitted to do. All right. Now let's see what other functions we have not checked out. 1 key to return. So let's go ahead and check out the 1 key to return. Hitting this button here. And it is making a beeline back towards the southbound heading. And it will keep on going until you hit the button again. Nope. You got to redirect it to get out of the 1 key return. So the 1 key return is canceled with just the redirecting of the quadcopter with your pitch and roll stick. So one more time. It's coming back. Just redirect it and you are out of the 1 key return. All right. 22 minutes of flight time. So that is just awesome amount of flight time. But too bad the Wi-Fi connection just keeps dying. So it does not have a very good Wi-Fi connection. So yeah, for definitely you need to use some kind of a repeater on this one to get a better distance on the Wi-Fi video feed. Let's see how far I can go. I'm pushing it and I'm pushing it. I'm pushing it. It is still going, and I think it has stopped right there. Yep. It is jerking back and forth. So it has stopped right there. Let me see if I can pull it back. There we go. I'm able to pull it back. So there we go. That is the maximum distance. And that looks like about, that's less than 100 meters there for sure. Maybe around, oh, I would say about 70 meters that I've gone. So let's try that one more time. I'm pushing it. It is going, it is going. It is going. And there you go. It starts to bob. So that's about the distance that you can go with this one here. About 60, about 70 meters. And I know that because there's a 100-meter bush over there that I've already measured to compare. All right. Flies pretty good. It could have been better. Could have been a little bit speedier. Like speed number 1 from speed number 2 to speed number 3. This is speed number 3, by the way. And some quadcopters fly like this around in speed number 2. So it could have been a little bit more pitch, a little bit more speedier. But it is a beginner Wi-Fi FPV quadcopter. So very nice, smooth flyer in speed number 1 and 2. You can turn a little bit faster in speed number 3. So back to speed number 1. Look at that. It's just a glider almost. And that is the full yaw. Speed number 2. And speed number 2 got a little bit better. And then speed number 3. All right. I think that's just about it for this quadcopter. Oh, there was a little bit of a delay there upon recovering from that little turn. Okay, not anymore. All right, there you have it, guys. The demo flight and review of the ZL Toys SG-106. So there was a little problem with that flip maneuver in the beginning there, but it does not seem to have the same problem anymore. But it does lean back a lot. Check it out one more time. See how it goes backwards, and it just continued to do that flip, and it's kind of erratic right now. What is up? Okay, I got it back now. All right, so there might be a little bit of an interference when it does that flip from the phone app connectivity, the 2.4 gigahertz connectivity. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring it in. I'm not gonna just fly around for 22 minutes here. So there you go, guys. Gonna bring it in, and hopefully I can land on the landing pad. There we go. All right, there you go, guys. Flight and review of the ZL Toys SG-106.